Using Premiere Pro is quite simple. Firstly, you have to open up the application and then you have to decide whether or not you want to create a new project or click on an old one. You then name the project and decide where you want it to be saved. It can be saved in various locations. You then choose a sequence name. Once you've chosen the name and location of the project, you are faced with a default screen that is rather blank. There are 5 boxes on the screen: the source, program, project, timeline and effects boxes. To create a video, you have to import the media you want to edit. To do this, you click File and Import. Once clicked on Import, a folder will appear on the screen and you can select the media that you want to use. I have selected the new James Bond movie trailer Skyfall, and it will then show up in my project box. To be able to edit the video, you have to double click on the video so that it will therefore show up in the source box. As you can see, you are now able to play around with the clip and select a certain part in the video that you want to focus on. To crop the video, you have to use the mark in and mark out tools. So you go to the place that you want to mark out of, which would be 22 seconds. And then you press the button. This simply crops the video up to that certain point. You then go along the video to the other part that you want to mark out on, which is 1 minute and 9 seconds. And then you press the same button to mark out. This will give you just a select part of the video that you would like to play with and edit. You then click and drag that project into the project box on the left. This is so that you are able to edit it. You then drag the video from the project box to the timeline on the right. The seconds that have been marked out will be the only bits that will show. It will then show you your selected seconds in the program box. The video that you have chosen can be edited in many different ways. For example, if you wanted to break up the video because you wanted to input another video, for example, you can use the razor tool, which is on the left hand side next to where the video is shown. You simply select that tool and then click on the video where you want it to be broken up. There are a multitude of ways that you can change the video, such as putting different effects on it to change the visual appearance of the video. You simply click on video effects and then choose how you would like to change the video. For example, you could change the brightness and contrast. You simply do this by dragging over that selection tool over onto the video. There is then a button that says Effects Controls. This is where you control how bright it is or how much contrast you want put onto the video. As you can see, I've selected 30 for the brightness and 4 for the contrast. You will now be able to see this change happen halfway through the video. There are also other ways you can edit the video. For example, you can blur it or sharpen it. You do this by dragging it over the video. Once you are happy with your work, you then click on File and Export. You then select Media. You can then select the format of which you want to save it in, for example QuickTime, and then you select Export. And then your project is complete and it will save.